May I have your attention, please? My name is Dr. Michael Stewart, and I serve as the Associate Vice President of Student Affairs here at Middle Georgia State University. As we prepare to begin our ceremony this morning, we ask your assistance in assuring that the family member or friend you are here to see gets the recognition that they have earned. The graduate procession will begin in a few moments. We will ask that you stand as the graduates, faculty, and platform party enter the venue. You will be able to see the entire procession on the screens to my left and right. Any guests not already seated at that time will be asked to remain where they are until the procession has concluded. After it is concluded, guests will be allowed to find their seats. We do request that guests remain in their seats during the procession. A video recording will be made available on our YouTube channel for you to share with family and friends. Also, professional photographers are capturing still shots of your loved ones as they make their way into the venue and across the stage. During the ceremony, all of our graduates look forward to hearing their name called as they cross the stage. So we ask that you please limit your celebration and hold your applause until the end. Then our provost will invite you to join him in offering our heartfelt congratulations to all of our graduates. On a related note, although that we believe that all of our graduates are important, honor graduates who are receiving bachelor's degrees are recognized with a Latin phrase given after the reading of their name. Those who graduate cum laude, which means with honor, earned a grade point average of between 3.5 and 3.7. Those who graduate magna cum laude, which means with great honor, earned a grade point average of between 3.7 and 3.9. And those who graduate summa cum laude, or with highest honor, earned a grade point average of between 3.9 and 4.0. As a final sound-related request, we do ask that you now check to see that you've silenced your cell phone. Finally, we request that when the ceremony ends, you exit the building promptly and proceed outside to continue the celebration with your graduates. In the unlikely event of an emergency or an evacuation during today's ceremony, we will ask you to move calmly to designated exits as we work to communicate further instructions. So, with those preliminaries out of the way, we invite you to enjoy the fall commencement ceremony for Middle Georgia State University.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please rise for the processional of our graduates and faculty.
Good morning, everyone. Please be seated. My name is Dr. David Jenks, Provost and Senior Vice President of Academic Affairs here at Middle Georgia State University. It is an honor to welcome you to campus. Today, President Blake and I join with MGA faculty and staff, along with parents, relatives, friends, guests, and dignitaries, to celebrate our Fall 2025 graduating class. We extend our appreciation to all who have been involved in planning and preparing for today's commencement ceremony. Their efforts have made this a day to remember. On this truly special day, we celebrate the achievements of our graduates. To acknowledge the accomplishments of all graduating students, over 850 this fall, we host 2 commencement ceremonies on campus today, with 3 having taken place yesterday. These smaller ceremonies provide a personalized experience, ensuring that graduates can celebrate in a way that is both meaningful and memorable. And today, particularly in this ceremony, we have a very special event for a new group, the first cohort of the Doctorate of Science in Public Safety graduating today. This group holds a special place in my heart, as not only are they a group that has dedicated themselves to running towards danger first rather than away from it, they have also continued to strive for improvement and extending their learning such that they can integrate their practices, their best practices, on protecting the rest of us safely in the state of Georgia. So it is a great event for Middle Georgia State University. Special congratulations to our doctoral student candidates, and it will be a fun time to watch them cross the stage today. Also, as we gather in celebration, it is also important to acknowledge the challenges and the losses we have faced this year. I ask that we also take a moment to pause and remember those who are not with us here today. Please direct your attention to the stage, where you will see an empty chair draped in a black cloth. This chair represents the absence of our beloved students, staff members, and faculty members who have passed away over the year. May their legacy inspire us to continue to make a positive impact in the world and to cherish every moment with those we love. Please join me in a moment of silence to honor their memory. Thank you. Today, we celebrate commencement, a new beginning, literally. For graduates, that may mean moving away from an area of comfort, leaving the spaces of learning, and possibly parting ways with close friends. This commencement ceremony marks the beginning of a new pattern of life, a new schedule, and a new set of responsibilities. However, before all that, let us enjoy today's event and celebrate what has been accomplished. Let's take a moment to recognize just how far all of our graduation candidates have come when so much in their life has changed over the course of their studies. Graduates, if you're the first in your family to graduate from college, please stand and remain standing. If you're a parent while being a student, please stand and remain standing. If you are or have been a first responder while being a student, please stand and remain standing. If you are active duty, an armed forces veteran, or in a military family, please stand and remain standing. If you had or have had a full-time or part-time job while taking courses, please stand and remain standing. If you're proud of all the work you've done and you're ready to receive your diploma, please stand and remain standing. Ladies and gentlemen, the Fall 2025 graduating class. Candidates, you have received a great deal of help getting to this point. This support has come from many people in your life, including your families, friends, possibly donors of a scholarship, members of the Middle Georgia State University community. Let's take time to appreciate those who helped you get here today. Faculty members, please stand and remain standing. The faculty at Middle Georgia State University have certified that all candidates have completed the requirements for their respective degrees. Their continuous support and dedication to higher education enables us all to be here today. Join me in thanking them with a round of applause. It is entirely possible that several others helped you on your journey. If there are any parents in the audience, please stand and remain standing. Grandparents of our candidates, please stand and remain standing. Spouses and children, please stand. Siblings, extended family, partners, and friends, please stand and remain standing. Candidates, take a moment, look around, find your people to think about those who couldn't be here today. Join me in a round of applause to honor those who helped you attain your goal of becoming a university graduate. And now, please remain standing for the singing of our national anthem by Omar Shuri Houston, an MGA alumnus who graduated with a BA in music in 2024. Omar?
Say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the skylight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you, Omar. Please be seated, everyone. Thank you. As you reflect on your educational journey here at Middle Georgia State University, it is important to recognize the significant impact that our donors have had on your experience. Please welcome Nancy White, Executive Director of the Foundation and VP for Advancement, who will give greetings on behalf of the MGA Foundation.
Thank you. Greetings from the MGA Foundation. Today, each of you walking across this stage represents the very reason our foundation exists. You are our why. Since we were founded in 1969, we've worked tirelessly to support students like you. Through private fundraising, we invest in scholarships, academic support, student engagement, and success initiatives. Your achievements today are our greatest reward, and we're immensely proud of you. As you take your diploma and shake President Blake's hand, you will also receive another symbol of your accomplishment today, a lapel pin signifying your official entry into the MGA Alumni Association. With this pin, you join a dynamic network of over 48,000 alumni around the globe. This community is not just a symbol of where you've been. It's also a powerful resource for where you're going. So stay connected, be engaged. Your continued involvement will strengthen MGA for future generations while expanding your own professional network and aspirations. To the proud parents, grandparents, family members, friends, and donors here today, thank you. Your support, sacrifices, and love have helped these graduates reach extraordinary milestones. Graduates, as you move forward, never forget whose shoulders you stand on. And as you begin this next chapter, please ask yourself, what kind of shoulders will I provide for those who come after me? You are a legacy in the making. I want to leave you with the words of a generous donor who once addressed a group of our scholarship recipients and students receiving emergency assistance through our foundation. This award came to you not only because of your need, but because of your dedication and perseverance. The funds you received did not come from a faceless organization. They came from individuals who were once where you are now and were helped by somebody else. We believe in you, and we know you will stay the course. And when the time comes, we hope you'll reach back and help someone like yourself, just as others have helped you. Congratulations, graduates. The world awaits your brilliance, and the MGA Foundation will always be cheering you on. Thank you.
Thank you, Nancy. At the fall commencement, the student speaker is not a member of the graduating class, but rather the president of the Student Government Association, bringing greetings on behalf of the students who will follow in our graduates' footsteps. Kashun Barr, an Army child, serves as the SGA president at Middle Georgia State University. He is majoring in aviation science and management with a concentration in flight. Since his election in May 2025, Barr has actively worked to strengthen the student voice by increasing the responsibilities of the SGA, enhancing collaboration between student leaders, faculty, and staff, and also hosting town halls and student-focused initiatives across MGA's 5 campuses. His vision is centered on sustainable progress, empowering student leaders, and creating a lasting imprint on student success. Barr's leadership journey began with his service in the United States Army Reserves. During his time at MGA, he has embraced several leadership roles, including Commencement Community Assistant, OBAP President, and Phi Beta Sigma Chapter President, gaining valuable insight into student life, advocacy, and the power of organization. He credits his success to the unwavering support of his family, friends, and mentors who have continued to encourage and uplift him throughout his journey. As SGA president, Barr is committed to leaving a legacy of structured leadership, systemic growth, and enduring improvements for the MGA community. It has been my pleasure to work with Kashun over the last couple of years, and watching his energy as he brings it to everything he does is amazing. He is truly an energetic and impactful leader, and it is my pleasure to introduce to you today our student speaker, Kashun Barr.
First things first, I want to say congratulations to y'all, man. It's an honor and a privilege to be able to stand up here in front of you all, and I just want y'all to give yourselves a round of applause for y'all's hard work. To all the graduates of 2025, thank you. Thank you for your dedication in the classroom. Thank you for your dedication to yourself. Thank you for showing up. As you all transition to your next phase of life, it is important and imperative to remember what you have learned at this institution. Finding greatness is a lifelong achievement, and you have made your first step as alum of Middle Georgia State University. You now possess the light of education that many of you came here to seek. Go out and be the light in the world and allow everyone you touch to be inspired. As your current SGA president, it is my hope that the institution has filled you with happiness, sadness, curiosity, and achievement. Happiness shows fond memories made and opportunities for growth. We come to college to learn about ourselves, the world around us, and others. With knowledge comes a token and a burden. A token for the gift of knowledge, but a burden of responsibility for information. What we do with it is up to us. Sadness reveals lessons learned in the journey that has taken place. Unsatisfactory results create memories of past experiences and ensures corrective action. Even at our lowest points, we still ascend higher. Curiosity shows the will to learn, and in this environment, you've become creative. You know what it's like to create fun out of thin air. You all sit here as fall 2025 graduates, and have the tools to reasonably research topics. Your thirst of information should not be sourced in a degree, but sourced in the answer. Look as deep as it takes to find your answer. As professionals, we shall not give up on our field. Love for the game, education, and the impact is more than enough to stay focused. Achievement is what we are here today to recognize. Adversity at this point, I'm sure, feeling much like a second cousin. If no one has told you, I will be proud of you. Proud of the seat that you sit in, proud of the education that you have earned, and proud of the impact I'm sure you will make. Just remember to reach back. The goal of alumni is to pour into the rising future, and it took a village for you to get here. And upon your success, you owe it to those behind you to give something, whether it be monetary, informational, or just your physical presence. Be what you wanted and then some. I'm proud of you all, and as the last class of 2025, I say to you, there's nothing that can stop you. Remember the hard times and realize they're just a memory now. You will get to where you need to be, and trust in yourself and the network of others. MGA or no way, Knights lead the way. Thank you.
Cash said it. You have shown up, and what a show. Good morning. I'm Chris Blake. I have the honor of serving as president of Middle Georgia State University. And at this point in the program, it is my pleasure to introduce our fall 2025 commencement speaker. And it really is a pleasure, because I know this person well and I count her as a dear friend. Rebecca Lyles Greist, a lifelong resident of Macon, began her legal career in the district attorney's office working with child support enforcement. After working 16 years as an assistant solicitor specializing in domestic violence prosecution, Greist was elected Solicitor General of Macon-Bibb in 2013. She has served on the Prosecuting Attorneys Council, is a member of the Board of Governors for the State Bar of Georgia, is the Secretary of the Georgia Bar Foundation, has served as CLE Committee Chair for the Chief Justice's Commission on Professionalism, has served on the Probation Subcommittee of Governor Deal's Criminal Justice Reform Commission, and has served the Georgia Association of Solicitors General as both President and head of the Legislative Committee. In 2018, Rebecca was named Georgia's 2018 Solicitor General of the Year by the Georgia Association of Solicitors General. She remains active in the community, holding positions as the president of the Macon Rotary Club, chair of the board of Crisis Line and Safe House, president of the Junior League of Macon, senior warden of her church, and as a member on the board of the Salvation Army of Central Georgia. Rebecca was named to Macon Magazine's Top 40 Under 40 and is a Girl Scout Woman of Achievement. Greist is a graduate of both Mercer University School of Law and the College of Charleston. Rebecca has been married to Joel since 1994 and has 2 adult children. Please welcome our amazing commencement speaker and my dear friend, Rebecca Greist.
Good morning, esteemed faculty, proud families, and most importantly, the graduates of the Middle Georgia State University's class of 2025. Today, we gather to celebrate your hard work, dedication, and bright future that lies ahead. It is a tremendous honor to stand before you as we reflect on your achievements and the promising impact you will have in our world. When I thought about what to say to you today, the theme that came to mind was that all of you, like me, are in the business of making better. This theme is not just a simple phrase, it is a call to action in today's complex world. As graduates stepping into a world filled with challenges, you hold the unique power to effect change. Whether it is through written word, the study of the past, understanding the human mind, upholding justice, educating future generations, or advocating for those in need, you are the architects of community improvement and social and societal advancement. In the field of English, you have mastered the art of communication. Stories have the profound power to foster empathy and understanding. By sharing diverse narratives, you can challenge societal norms and encourage thoughtful discourse. Your words can ignite movements and inspire people to see beyond their immediate surroundings. History and political science graduates, you stand as stewards of our past and architects for our future. History is rich with lessons. Some are to be celebrated, others to be learned from. With a solid understanding of historical contexts, you can advocate for justice and equality, crafting policies that lift the voices of the unheard and pave the way for an equitable society. Psychology graduates, your insight into the human mind is invaluable. You possess the tools to understand behaviors, emotions, and mental health challenges. In a world increasingly characterized by stress and uncertainty, you are positioned to create supportive environments that promote mental wellness, helping individuals thrive in their communities. In criminal justice, you are tasked with the crucial role of upholding law and order while ensuring justice is balanced with compassion. You have the opportunity to advocate for reforms that emphasize rehabilitation over punishment, fostering a safer and more inclusive community. Teacher education graduates, you're the heart of the future generations. As educators, you wield the power to change and shape young minds, instilling the values of respect, curiosity, and responsibility. Your influence can mold leaders who prioritize collaboration over conflict, creating a ripple effect of positive change. And lastly, social work graduates, you embody the spirit of service and compassion. You are on the front lines addressing issues such as poverty, inequality, and mental health. Your commitment to making a better community can be seen in every interaction as you advocate for those who feel marginalized and voiceless. Regardless of the discipline you chose, each of you has an essential role to play in making your communities and the world a better place. This responsibility may seem daunting at times, but remember, change happens with small steps. It's about the choices you make every day, the support you extend to others, and the advocacy you pursue to uphold justice and equality. As you step into this next chapter of your lives, I encourage each of you to carry forward this spirit of making better. Challenge the status quo in ways big and small. Foster kindness and compassion. Seek collaboration in your endeavors, remembering to accomplish more that we all accomplish more together than we do apart. Engage with your communities. Be active listeners. Use your education not only as a foundation for your career, but as an instrument for positive change. In closing, let me remind you that the world needs your voice, your passion, and your commitment. As you leave this ceremony today, carry with you the spirit of inquiry, understanding, and the unwavering determination to contribute to something larger than yourself. Class of 2025, congratulations. Go forth and make better. Thank you.
That was excellent, Rebecca. In gratitude for your time and thoughtful words for us today, an honorarium has been given to the Middle Georgia State University Foundation in your name. Nancy White, VP of University Advancement and Executive Director of the Middle Georgia State University Foundation, has a small token of our appreciation and a quick picture.
Yes. Oh, yes.
On behalf of the Middle Georgia State University faculty, it is my honor to congratulate the fall 2025 graduates on this special occasion. Commencement is a time to recognize your academic accomplishments, so we join your family and friends in celebrating your success. This point in the program, I think, are you all ready to walk across the stage? Is that something you wanted to do here today? Excellent. As we call the names of the degree candidates, graduate students will be called first. These graduate students will be hooded. Hooding is the first of two important academic rituals that take place during today's commencement ceremonies. It is reserved for graduate students and will be performed by the School of Arts and Letters Dean and the School of Education and Behavioral Sciences Dean, who will place the hood over each candidate's head. This action symbolizes the passing of knowledge from the academic community to the graduate and signifies the graduate's inclusion into that community. Now, this is the important part. Last test, last assignment, the logistics. Graduate students, when you come up, you'll see a little yellow box up here that's on the lower tier. Stand there, hand your hood to the dean, which will be up on the upper tier, face the audience, they'll put it over your head, shake hands, stop with the president. Undergraduates as well, you don't have to do any of the hooding stuff, but stop with the president. That's important. He does not like it when you run past him. He will stop you. It is not good. Once you complete that, off you go, pin on the other side, and everything will be fine. One other note that I wanted to add today before we cross the stage, we'll call them, let's see, we've got arts and letters and guidance. So if you're in criminal justice, we'll call it a law or an order. If you're in education, we'll just say it's a mandate from the Georgia PSC. If it's psychology, we'll just call it an experiment. But in arts and letters, it's just rehearsal. Parents, families, and friends, when we call names, we want every candidate to have the opportunity to have their name called. So let's just practice real quick. We're going to call a name and then yell, scream, party, celebrate. That's my baby. Whatever you want to call out. And then stop. So, okay, on three. 1, 2, 3. There you go. Every name will be heard. I think we've got it. And now, assisting with the presentation of degree candidates, our President Blake, our academic deans, Dean Wooten, Dean Beek, and Dean Balding, our registrar, Miss Angie O'Neill, and our commencement caller, Dr. Jennifer Brannon.
I'm Jennifer Brannon, Vice President for Student Affairs, and it's my pleasure to call forth each of the graduates participating in today's ceremony. Candidates for the graduate degrees in the School of Arts and Letters, please come forward by row when directed to receive congratulations from Dean Wooten, Dean Balding, Provost Jenks, and President Blake. Let's do this. Masters of Art, Department of English, Amber Caraway. Anjanita Alicia Davis. Josie Hadaway. Raymond Christopher Qualls. Maggie Rogers. Haley Brooke Roney. Caitlin Vinson. Next, the candidates for undergraduate degrees in the School of Arts and Letters will receive congratulations from Dean Wooten, Provost Jenks, and President Blake. Rebecca Lynn Arnold. Anna M. Bish, magna cum laude, President's List Scholar. Emmeline Elaine Byers. Claire Gillick. Kristen M. Lassiter. Kylie Ledbetter, summa cum laude, President's List Scholar. Cassidy Ann Marsberger, summa cum laude, President's List Scholar. Brittany N. Rambone, summa cum laude, President's List Scholar. Hannah Eileen Randall, cum laude, Dean's List Scholar. Jordan Ray, summa cum laude, President's List Scholar. Ooh, we need a card though.
She doesn't have it.
What's your name? What's your name?
Rodriguez Ortiz.
Yonelis Rodriguez Ortiz. We need it. Something like that. They didn't tell us. Marcella Elaine Torres. For the BS in Political Science, Amadi Gaines, summa cum laude, President's List Scholar. Ifera Willie Walker, President's List Scholar. I don't know. Next, the candidates for the graduate degrees for the School of Education and Behavioral Sciences will receive congratulations from Dean Beek, Dean Balding, Provost Jenks, and President Blake. For the doctorate degree in Public Safety, Raheem Antoine. Yoshika Wolfert Brown. Kiwana Canyon. Bert Ashley Fluellen. Terrell Janice Greathouse. Shelby Levon Hatcher Gosnell. Katie Lynn Hodges. Christopher Lloyd Hughes. Enrique Cornelius Jograj, Jr. Cynthia Dawn Jones. Antonio Long. Susan Elizabeth Mathias. Our very own Chief J. Tripp Mitchell. William David Mixon. Jorge Oscar Roque, Jr.
No names. Julie's Oscar.
Julie Russell. Sabrina Yvette Sneed Farrell. William T. Square. James Walter Westbrook. For the Master of Arts in Teaching, Destiny Harrison. Chase Leon Jones. Samuel Charles Thomas Lyles. Taylor Neiman Ingalls. William M. Patterson. Lindsay Sells Reed. James Terry Watkins III. For the Masters of Education, Taylor Ashley Adams. Haley Puckett McNeese. Stephanie Nicole Morris. Bailey Garnto Simmons. Candidates for the undergraduate degrees in the School of Education and Behavioral Sciences will receive congratulations from Dean Beek, Provost Jenks, and President Blake. For the BS in Criminal Justice, Charlie Simone Elder. Dominique Janelle Garrett. Yara Daniela Hernandez. Michaela Lomack. Martine Phillip. Ladarius C. Pinkston. Myasia Kalia Stevens. Jacob Vincent Tucker, cum laude, Dean's List Scholar. Takora M. Wheatley. Chelsea Williams, President's List Scholar. For the BS in Psychology, Naya Arthur. Ariana Calise Barrett. Ariel Betts, summa cum laude, President's List Scholar. Cleta Nicole Black. Jessica Miranda Chesanaw, cum laude, Dean's List Scholar. Melody Clyde. Shalon Dawkins. Elizabeth May Duncan. Noemi Isabel Feliciano, magna cum laude, President's List Scholar. Latasia T. Freeman. Kiera Gonzalez, cum laude, Dean's List Scholar. Cambria Sierra Habersham Johnson. Angeline Deanne Hawley. Erica Rashan Hudson. Michaela Grace Hunt. Connie C. Irish, summa cum laude, President's List Scholar. Kiambria Jackson. Jeffrey Lee Lowry, Jr. Kimberly Nicole McCord, magna cum laude, Dean's List Scholar. Tamia McKay. Amanda Nicole Moore. Tiffany Morris. Michaela A. Morse, summa cum laude, President's List Scholar. Latrina Hazel Avant Owens. Nevaeh Danae Parks. Hannah Posley. Tanisha Kiera Jasmine Robinson, magna cum laude, Dean's List Scholar. Jalen Amir Sala. Angelique Gabrielle Sanders. Chloe Nicole Sanders. Victoria Ann Schumann. Quintina Simon. Micaiah Smith. Lucia Belen Sosa. Alexandra Stanley, President's List Scholar. Catherine Danielle Stedman Murphy. Asha Taylor, Dean's List Scholar. Aaron Taylor. Van Kang Vu, summa cum laude, Dean's List Scholar. Troy Young, summa cum laude, President's List Scholar. Most Sverts, cum laude, Dean's List Scholar. For the Associate Degree in Criminal Justice, Michael Vincent Amen. Toya B. Coleman. Kiara Alexis Mack. Yasmin Bria Rice. Don't forget about that one. I don't know who that is.
All right. You all did very well. I would say A+. Good job. President Blake, on behalf of the faculty, I proudly present these candidates who have now satisfied all requirements for their respective degrees and ask that you confer those upon them.
In these few words now, in this ceremony, we transition you from one stage of your life and your career to another. So enjoy these few words. By the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the University System of Georgia, I hereby confer on you the degree or certificate you have so diligently pursued with all of the rights and responsibilities thereunto appertaining. Congratulations! I'm truly proud to know you and have shaken your hand briefly and had a photo with you. Now, today's about transitions, and you are now part of a family of, as we heard from Nancy, 48,000 alumni in the world. You joined that family today. And I'm particularly proud that we welcome back for a little ritual that we do now to welcome you into the alumni family. We're going to welcome back people who sat in your seats in the past. These are Middle Georgia alumni. Welcome back, alumni. And there is a reason that they are standing in front of you. Because I don't know, and I will do this while they're there. If you look, your cap has some string, a tassel. I would like you to put it on the right. I'd like you, whatever your degree, put it on the right if you can. If it's already sewn in, that will be difficult. Because when you become a graduate, it moves over. I know you have become graduates, but they're going to help you. So graduates, would you please stand? And what I'm going to do in a moment is ask the alumni who can say hello and introduce themselves to you to turn on the first row the tassel to the left, and then first row you will turn around and do it to the second and the third. You are bright, you have degrees, this is easy to do, okay people? And we're going to count down. 3, 2, 1, you go alumni. Now turn around and do that. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduation class of 2025. Congratulations. Please be seated. There you are. As president, the provost gave you the grade of A+, but I get the final lecture, and it's an ungraded lecture, and it's very short. Our faculty and the staff here and each other, you have, with your peers, sought the best in each of you. And additionally, we have celebrated and welcomed everyone in this room and others who are not in this room, who over your lives have built the pathway with you to this place in your life. You now join the MGA alumni. We are proud of you, and we hope that you will continue for the rest of your life to be proud of the experience and the learning you gained here and the degree that you leave with tonight. And whether you go on to future studies, maybe at Middle Georgia or elsewhere, or whether you return to a profession, you will always be the alumni of Middle Georgia State. To signify that, when we became a university, we wrote an alma mater to talk about the importance of what we do and the traditions and the relationships that now unite you with Middle Georgia for the rest of your lives. In a moment on the screens, you will hear from the Middle Georgia Chamber singers under the direction of Dr. Rebecca Lang singing our alma mater. And I would ask you at this point to please all rise for the singing of the alma mater.
Through the rolling South Georgia, in the heart of the great peach state. We build our future-shaping lives. The quest is ours to take. With boundless possibilities and the lessons of the past, we sons and daughters of MGA, our friendships ever last. We knights of truth and honor, with knowledge as our sword, we raise our voices loud and clear, our hearts at MGA.
Three brief, please stay standing, three brief housekeeping points. I have really enjoyed shaking hands. It means that each of you has shaken hands with about 200 other people. Do not rush out, grab the first cookie and put it straight in your mouth. Instead, find a bathroom, wash your hands, find some hand sanitizer. There's still lots of germs going around. Secondly, a lot of people, in addition to the faculty and staff through your career here, but a lot of people have worked really hard to get this ceremony together over the last few weeks and to stage it. I'm not going to name them, but that they know that they are appreciated, and we are going to show that appreciation by giving them all a round of applause. And finally, to our guests who are here with us today, please would you allow the graduates to recess from the hall before you join them. We would ask that you join them outside of the hall so that they can then leave. And with that, graduates, family, faculty, staff, ladies and gentlemen, as President of Middle Georgia State, I hereby declare that these commencement exercises are now concluded. Go Knights!